Hi guys, welcome back to Honest Straightforward Reviews. Today I am excited to bring to you a review of the Punkt MP02 mobile phone. I have got an unboxing of this phone already on the channel. Please do click on the right hand corner up top. I've got the link to it and you can check it out. Let's look at this phone. So this phone has been made to disconnect from all this technology that we have around us, give us some freedom and give us some anxiety-free days. This phone is also made around privacy concerns by this Swiss group, which only use Signal as an app for messaging. It's got its own messaging service, which you can click here and you can access the messaging service. Otherwise, you can unlock it by pressing the power button up here and then pressing the Punkt button. So this is unlocked right now, and this takes you to everything is controlled by this button. So you go into you've got the calendar. Okay, so that's how the calendar looks. Unfortunately, this does have backlight and it is a color screen. So this is basically your calendar, and it's got a clock, so you can play around with clock, timer, stopwatch. You've got all those. You can take notes in here as well, which is a real pain with this sort of button aesthetics. What I would have liked to see is something like the Lite phone, which has a full screen, and it's one of those e-reader screens, so they don't emit backlights to ruin your eyes or your sleep, and it turns the screen into a keyboard. So that's what I would have liked to see as well. It has a calculator as well, where you can use the calculator. Pigeon is the Signal app. You'll need to download it, and you've got your settings. Now, in settings, you can play around with a lot of things. You can have applications as well. So your applications basically tell you what you've got. Here are two applications that you can download. So with this phone, you can only have two applications, so Pigeon and Personalization. Personalization just lets you name your phone, and Pigeon is Signal, in other words. And that's basically it. Now, in regards to calls, it lets you divert calls, block calls. So basically a Nokia phone. Now, it's got security as well, where you can press in a passcode. It's got sounds, you can change some sounds. It's got preferences, where you can change your preferences in language and things like that, and flip to silent. So when you flip the phone, it turns to silent if it's ringing. Yeah, connectivity is where you've used these phones and you'll need to look at a few things. So first of all, it's got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, tethering, data, airplane mode, and some other options as well. So the other options is USB, can be used as charging, and you can actually turn off your location altogether. What it does not have that the Lite phone has and some of its competitors do is podcasts. So you can't listen to podcasts through these, which is, I think I would have liked to see podcasts and a proper music player on here. It does let you play your own music from here. However, the memory is very small. So all up, it's mainly around an Android OS that is custom built to give you privacy, to let you disconnect from the internet and things like that. So you can connect to the Wi-Fi, which I am having issues with. I've tried everything to connect this to Wi-Fi. It does not work. So let's get into some of the issues that I'm facing. So first of all, Wi-Fi does not work for me. It does not have 5 gigahertz connection, only 2.4, which is absolutely fine. You do not want this thing to be a beast of a smartphone. It's a dumb phone. It's just to basically let you disconnect from everything. So that's fine, but it doesn't work for me. I have tried everything, does not work at all. What else doesn't work is Bluetooth is fine. Bluetooth works marvelously. Tethering does not work as well. I've turned on tethering and it lets a device connect to it, but I can't use the internet properly. And I've tried everything. I've called my service provider as well to try and get troubleshooting happening on this phone. Furthermore, I can use my data to send messages, use Signal, and download apps through my data for my SIM card, but I can't use it to tether. As soon as I tether with a PC, with an iPhone, with an Apple Watch, it just does not work at all. Another gripe that I have is security updates. So the updates doesn't work for this phone either. I've tried to update it, and that's really disappointing to see, because that's what you will do first thing. So if you've got any issues with the phone, you'll be like, okay, well, maybe the update will help it, you know. However, checking up for software update, as soon as I try and update the software, it just does not work at all. Other than that, the volume is something that needs work on as well. It's got really high volume, which is good. It can be heard, but it's still not that awesome. It's got issues. It's not waterproof either. So that is something I would have liked to see on a dumb phone, just to have it waterproofed. Other than that, that's basically it. I think for the price tag of nearly 700 Australian dollars, this is a very disappointing phone for myself from the use that I have got from it. I have been using it for about 3 weeks now, and it's driven me up the wall. Not in the sense that I'm trying to search Google or something like that of it, just the navigation, just trying to, so if I'm out and I need to use my laptop and I need internet, Tethering should work. I've tried to wire connect it, I've tried to do it wirelessly, it just does not work. So in that sense, it's quite disappointing. I would give this a 2 out of 5. My verdict is I would stay away from this if you're looking for a dumb phone. I'd give the Lightphone 02 a try, and some of the other phones that are out there, I'll have it in the description and you guys can check them out and let me know what you guys think about the other phones. That's basically it, guys. Thank you for watching. Take good care. Bye bye.